Oh shoot. Welcome everybody. We have returned. let me lower down this music for y'all. Yeah, so we have returned from the land of the broken cameras and the land of conventions and the land of working on a Yu-Gi-Oh drawing for 26 days. And we're back from the land of being sick. We're back from the land of we're just back, all right? So before we get started, I want to invite everybody to join our art Discord. I dropped the link into the chat right there. If you can't see the link in the chat for some reason, it will be in the description box down below. It's a really cool art community that we built there. Yeah, I haven't streamed for like a week. That's like the longest I've gone without streaming in a very long time. Do you guys know that from December 23rd, 2022, all the way up until like 2 weeks ago, we had streamed every single day? We did, what, almost 7 months of streaming every day. I broke the streak when I was at FanimeCon. Oh, just whatever, man. And I guess once I broke the streak, I was just like, whatever, I could miss a couple days now. That's a bad attitude to have, but that was the attitude I had. I'm not fully back 100%. I'm still feeling a little sick, but, you know, the work continues. What we're doing today is working on a COPIC marker drawing. Let me lower down the music for y'all. Yeah, we're working today as a COPIC marker drawing, and when I just came from Texas for a convention called Convict. So it went well, but at the very end of the show, I was recording for my YouTube series, and then I bumped into my camera, I knocked it over, and luckily the camera, the camera that I used to shoot my YouTube series, I have it in a cage in case it falls over, right? The only thing that's not protected on it is the lens, because the lens extends pretty far out. If the camera had fallen in any other direction, literally any other direction, at any other angle, the cage would have protected it, but it landed flat on the lens. So that's why this looks a little different today right here, because I have to use a lens that we normally don't use. So pardon our dust while I reorganize and resituate my office, because I'm not about to buy another lens for my camera, right? So I hope everyone's doing well. We're just gonna get started. I also had some computer issues. I had some technical issues recently. I just ran out of space on my hard drive. I know, right? Can't even see that. Yeah, anyway, so I ran out of space on my hard drive, so I had to go to my old computers, pull out the HDDs out of there, and I'm using those right now. And then I have a new like a real hard drive coming in, I think tomorrow. But anyway, so we did a drawing with the same concept a couple of weeks ago. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like how that came out. I like the concept to it. I like the concept to it a lot, but I don't like how that drawing came out. So we're gonna redo it. Hope everyone is doing well. Like I said, I've been gone for about a week, which means Twitch is not going to be very kind to us, visibility-wise. We're not going to show up in anyone's recommended. It's going to be a long time before, you know, we get back to where we were when we were streaming every day. It's nice to be back doing it's nice to be back doing traditional art. Working on that Yu-Gi-Oh drawing every single day was brutal. And then I was gone for the cons, and I just haven't had time to really sit down. I had my sketchbook with me while I was at the convention, but I didn't get a lot of time to draw because the convention was super fucking lit. Like, it was hella busy. See, I have this really big paper, and every time I try and draw, I always end up drawing too small. Mustn't be afraid to dream a bit bigger. Also, for anyone who hasn't been around for the past few weeks, I changed my hair color. If you hadn't noticed. So I've been on this kick. There's an artist. We've done a couple of like observational streams on this artist, and he uses a lot of hands to convey language rather than like. I mean, he still has like facial expressions, but he's working with anime characters. But he has a lot of hands, foreshortened hands. So tomorrow, we will be doing a 24-hour stream. Like I said, I've been doing nothing but digital art and haven't really been sketching a lot, and I just need to do a refresher, and no better way to do a refresher than a 24-hour stream where you force yourself to really kind of, you know, you just gotta force yourself. That's how it works. So that's what we have going on tomorrow. My wife hates when I do 24-hour streams. To which I argue back, so you like paying rent? Like being able to eat? Wow, dead silent chat today. Fascinating. We streamed every day for like 7 months. It's going great. I missed 1 week. Twitch was just like, fuck this guy. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, everyone? I'm glad everyone could join in. It's been a pretty quiet start to the stream. Oh, come on, don't do this. Hold on, the top of my Streamlabs. There you go. Wow, hold on. I click one thing and my OBS is like tripping out now. What the fuck? Anyway, we'll just let that do its thing. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good week. Sorry the stream distracted me. Anyway. What do I draw? You mean in general? What do I draw in general? Well, what we draw here on stream is normally we hang out in the sketchbook and just practice whatever it is that we need to practice. That's what we mainly do here on stream. But in regards to what do I draw, I kind of draw anything. I have a set of artwork that I make specifically like to sell at conventions. Or unless you're asking what I'm doing right now. I'm just answering a generic question for anyone who's new. But today we're actually drawing. It's a topic that's been on my mind. There's like an idea and a composition that I've had in my head, and we actually drew this about a couple weeks ago, but I really didn't like how it came out, so we're gonna try it again. Oh yeah, so like I was saying earlier, while I normally do like a semi-realistic artwork, right? Because all we do is study realism. I have been on this anime kick for a few weeks now, ever since we worked on that Yu-Gi-Oh drawing. know that artist that I've been like very fascinated with, Takahiro Kagami. Like I've been super into the artwork that he did for Yu-Gi-Oh. So this one's gonna look a lot more anime than normal, which is gonna be fun. Oh, the insects. Yeah, that insect stream was a lot of fun. So that was a 24-hour study stream. Tomorrow we're going to have another 24-hour. I guess it's not really a study stream. It's more of like a refresher stream. I'm going to be doing a 24-hour stream on humans. So basically, I need to refresh myself on drawing humans because I'm rusty. So there's going to be a lot of like mannequin work, there's going to be a lot of perspective work, there's going to be a lot of hands, a lot of feet, a lot of facial expressions, there's going to be a lot of gesture work. I think like over half of that tomorrow is going to be just drawing people in different poses. Yeah, so basically, whatever we did with the insects, we're going to do tomorrow, but with people. Also, I picked up a couple new colors from COPIC that we're going to try out today, which I think will be really fun. We're going to be using a Pale Celestine, Ice Ocean, Dull Lavender, and this one is Fluorescent Blue-Green. So, for sure, we're going to try out these 4 colors. 3 of them are new. 1 of them's old, but yeah. And if anybody here is a Copic marker user, whoops, you can head on over to copicmarkers.com, and at checkout you could use my affiliate code, get 10% off your entire first purchase. So, like I said, I had this idea for a drawing a couple weeks ago. I made a little bit of time to work on it, but we did it on a Shikishi board. I didn't like how that came out. Some of you remember with that drawing, she had teal hair. So anyway, we're not doing that one. We're not doing this one on a Shikishi board. This one we're doing on Bristol. A lot more control over the ink. Anyway, I don't know. I think I was just tired when I did that. It didn't come out how I wanted. I was really not happy. That's why I haven't really posted it. I was like, this fucking sucks. So let's see if we can do something today that doesn't quite suck as much. So in regards to shape language, there's going to be like a lot of rounded, wavy, flowing energy in this. And I think for like her outfit, we're going to use sharp edges. We'll use sharp edges for her outfit, but like we're going to have a lot of wavy, round-edged energy in the, you know, going around the whole drawing. I appreciate everyone who's lurking. I hope everyone is getting some work done today. Or if you're at work, keep doing what you're doing. I think this one we're going to use Copic multi-liners. Normally I'm using the Pentel brush pen, but today we're going to use the Copic multi-liners. You know what? I'm borderline. You guys, did you see the other drawing that we did the other day? Give me a chance to find it. Hold on. I want to show you guys something. Give me a second. Let me give a second to find it. No lie. I'm wearing super short shorts right now, and I don't want to stand up. Let y'all see that. Hold up. Well, I can't find that drawing. We did it we did it here live on stream a couple weeks ago. Basically, I'm always doing like my strongest suit or my strongest ability is my technical line art. And you can ask anybody, that's the thing I'm best at. So I am moving more into not like pushing that aside, but I'll start trying different things. So I think we're gonna do this drawing without any line art. Okay, the same way we did a paint, like a Copic. It was essentially a painting, but we did it with Copics. Where did I put that drawing? Yeah, we did this drawing with Copics a couple weeks ago. It was very focused on armor, and we only used toned grays on it because I wanted to emphasize like use of values. And anyway, it was a lot of fun. And on Friday, if my watercolors come in, we're actually going to be doing a watercolor practice stream. I love watercolor. I suck at it. So that will be really fun. You guys get to watch me struggle, and I want to learn something new. So anyway, if I find that drawing, I'll show you guys. But yeah, I don't think we're going to use any line art with this drawing. Bad artist. I have to... forgot to remind everyone on Instagram that we're live. Also, just a reminder to everyone, tomorrow we do have a 24-hour stream. It'll be a nice refresher course on drawing people. So my older dog, she's 12 years old. When she hangs out in the office with me while I work, she likes to sit right by the door. And you know the door has that little stopper on it? A little dingly-dang stopper. You know, it's on a spring. It goes like... You know what I'm talking about? So she likes to sleep right next to that. And she runs in her sleep. So I don't know if y'all have heard it during my streams, but if you hear that thing, that's my dog. Dude, what's going on, man? Thank you for that. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming through. No, I have not seen Spider-Man yet. Don't ask me. I ain't done shit, man. I was handling business over here. Still trying to decide how I want to position this character. There's a part of me like I don't want to do like flat pose characters anymore. So I want to at least have her body like twisting a little bit. but a Diablo 4 though, right? I am the original plan was to finish all my work like the week after I got home from the convention, which was last week. I got home on Sunday night, and my goal was to get everything done last week. So then this week I could just sit on my ass for like 4 days and play Diablo. Yeah, I got sick last week and I didn't get shit done last I got stuff done, but I was moving so slow and I was just surviving. And I'm just like, man, by the time I finish all my work, it's basically time to get ready for AX. And I'm like, I'm never gonna play this Diablo game. I've heard a lot of people say something similar to that. That it is just the best piece of Spider-Man content ever made. Well, I mean, on screen rather. People say it's like if you take into account every movie, every cartoon, that this is the best piece of Spider-Man motion picture that we've ever seen. Yeah, luckily I've done very well at avoiding spoilers. But a lot of my artist people on social media have talked about the everything involved in the artwork to that movie, and I can't wait, even though I'm literally gonna have to wait. So last week when I was sick, I did finally watch the first episode of Cyberpunk. It was really good. And then I said, all right, when I finish all my work, we're gonna finish this series because it's short. And then I was like, then on the next day I'm gonna go watch Spider-Man. And then I was like, then on the next day I'm gonna go watch Guardians. So like I haven't finished my work yet. Yeah, I haven't watched Guardians yet either, man. But Akon, the anime convention, not the guy. Akon went really fucking well, man. I almost did Fanime numbers. Fanime, for those who don't know, FanimeCon. For those who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about in general, I sell my artwork at anime conventions and comic book conventions all the time. And FanimeCon in San Jose, California. I'm based in California. That is one of the biggest shows, or used to be. Still really good, you know. Can't get upset when you do 5 digits in a weekend, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's a 4-day con. 4 days. A con in Texas was only 3 days, and I was like this close. I was like this close to beating my Fanime numbers. So it's fucking ridiculous. Do you know what sold the best at Akon? Yu-Gi-Oh! No, it was Pokemon and then Yu-Gi-Oh! Both Fanime and Akon, Pokemon was #1. And then, I swear to God, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball were tied. Like, it was neck and neck the whole time. And then, Marvel vs. Capcom was next. And then everything else just kind of, like, the new Overwatch piece did really well. Here, let me put them on the stream so you guys can see what I'm talking about for those who don't know. Give me a second. Okay, so my drawing of every Pokemon. This was MVP. This won both weekends. And then followed closely by, it was a tie between Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball won, but I mean, it was close enough. So happy with how it came out. I knew that people had nostalgia for Yu-Gi-Oh! It's unbelievable. Basically, every person I talked to has either watched it or played to some degree, and a lot of people, a lot more than I expected, were played competitively the same way I used to. So it was fun being able to exchange stories with people. You know, I don't remember what I had for breakfast last week, but I remember that misplay that I made in 2010 that cost me that tournament. Anyway, so this is the new Overwatch piece. You guys remember what the old one looked like? So we had, you know, live streamed the redraw and the cleanup job of this a couple months ago, and this is my first time actually getting the prints in hand. People love it, and I'm just like, yes, I knew it. You know, Overwatch has a strong fan base, and it's one of those things where I think it's just always going to have a strong fan base, at least for Overwatch 1, because Overwatch 1 is actually good. And the cleanup job I did, and the decisions that I made in regards to like the line art, and then like removing a lot of the shading and a lot of the special effects, so that it's just black line art and flat colors. It looks like amazing when put to print, and I fucking knew it too. Well, I talked about it during the streams, right? Anyway, I moved like the old version of the Overwatch piece, which I finished in like 2017. That was like a dead print. Like it would never move at all. Like I never refilled it because I was just like, whatever. I ran out of these at Fanime. I would have been in trouble, but I only live 2 hours away from San Jose, so I actually came home during 2 out of 3 of the nights for Fanime. One, I wanted to come see my wife, make sure she was doing all right, but then I was able to restock on stuff too. You mean the Pharaoh size? That's a 4 feet tall by 3 feet wide, everybody. I found a new, hold on, let me roll this up. I found a new company to print the 3 foot by 4 foot prints from, and now they're able to print it much sharper than my old company, and they come on a glossy paper now. So later this week I will be re-adding the king sizes to the online shop. Did I get any good filming? Yeah, I sure did. Remember how earlier, I don't know if you're here earlier in the stream, but I was having some computer issues because I filled up all my hard drives. So I had to pull out some HDDs out of my old computers, my side piece computers. And and just to put them in my current one to kind of offload some. My office is a mess. My computer's like torn apart right now, so I have a new hard drive coming in, and I'll get that all sorted out. But I recorded about 300 gigs of video at Fanime, and not that much at Acon. I think it was like 150 gigs. Yeah, not too much. Yeah, if I could finish all my work, all my drawing, man, I want to edit those new episodes, man, for my YouTube series. They're very much like my old episodes. They're not as artsy fartsy. as the more recent ones. You know how there's a lot of like there's like a lot of highly thought out composition shots, and you know, it's like I put so much time and effort into. No. These next ones I did were just fucking vlogs. I'm just talking to the camera. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. Thank you for joining the YouTube channel and checking out my Artist Alley vlogs. You know, no, I prefer the one that's where it's like a documentary style. I prefer that. But it just takes too much, not gonna lie, it takes too much editing time. Like, I just can't, with the amount of work that I have now, I can't justify spending like 10 hours on a single video that I'm not going to be able to monetize. Thanks. Oh, we got a YouTube sub. You know, I need to move my alert box. I don't like my alert box over there. I don't even know how it got moved over there. There we go. Don't worry about the chicken scratch. I could read it. I could read the chicken scratch. That's all that matters. What you got going on, man? How's your fasting going? I broke the shit out of my fast because, you know, the wife wasn't feeling well last... Well, first off, I was sick, and then my wife wasn't feeling well last week. So I was just like, you know what? I am not going to deprive myself of junk food time with the wife. I've been away from home for like 2.5 weeks, you know? Well, technically 6 weeks on top of that, because even though I was home, we were working on the Yu-Gi-Oh piece, so I didn't really see her. So I was just like, you know what? I must have ate like 20 donuts this week. Yeah, we go to Walmart, right? Yeah, I don't know if y'all shop at Walmart, but if you have never gone to their bakery, particularly for their donuts, you're missing out. Like, I'm sure every Walmart is different, but like Walmart donuts are like just as good as like a regular real bakery. You know why? Because Walmart only produces like 4 different kinds of donuts. They ain't get all crazy. They don't got crazy and shit. They got like 4. They got like the sugar, one of the sugar, the glaze. I'm like drooling right now. Chocolate and maple, and then they have Bavarian cream versions of all of them, and that's all they got. Anyway, you can buy a 6-pack, right? Buy a 6-pack for $3.50. And I know for a fact I spent at least $20 on donuts last week, so you can do the math. You eat the whole thing. Hell yeah! It's so good. Yeah? I'm down. I'm down. I don't have a very good palate, so I'm not gonna lie. anytime somebody takes me somewhere and they're just like, this is the best, I'm just like, yeah, okay, I will agree with you, because I cannot argue against you, because I honestly, all food kind of tastes the same to me. I said this many times. All pho tastes the same to me. All barbecue tastes the same to me. And I know that's blasphemy to a lot of people, but like, that's just how it is. Like, I'm just like, whatever, I don't care. So like, when I go somewhere for like fancy food, I'm just like, I don't know, man, you guys like wasting ingredients on me. Like, it's like, give me like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Like, I'm happy to report that, let's talk about art business for a second. I'm happy to report that I spent $0 on food in Texas. I stayed at a hotel that had, you know, like a real breakfast. And I just had my one meal a day. Made sure I hit my calories, so I was doing intermittent fasting. Didn't spend a penny on food. Food is like Filipinos to me. Y'all the same. Well, those are my people though. It's okay, I could say that about them. I'm doing all right. I'm pretty sleep deprived. I have not been sleeping a lot. I was sick last week, and didn't get a lot of work done. So there's a certain level of stress that I have. But I'm doing all right. The wife is not. She's a little down today. She's still doing better than she's been, okay? But it's like, it's almost like we've plateaued in her recovery. So it's like, I was supposed to be at a convention this past weekend. Columbus, Ohio. I was supposed to be at a convention there. I knew it was going to be good, and one of my friends who was tabling there told me that it was good, and I was like, I figured. But I needed to stay home. 1, I was sick. 2, I was behind on work. 3, I can't leave my wife like by herself. So yeah, I had to back out of that con. And then I was supposed to go to Florida in 2 weeks for a CEO, a really big gaming convention, and I knew that was going to be big stacks. But I was just like, man, I can't leave you here by yourself. Like, it's one thing if I do a convention in like California and I could literally just drive home, or if something happens, I could literally be home in like 4 hours, right? But it's another thing to fly like across the country. Also, a ticket to Daytona Beach, which is where that convention is, it's like $1,300. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. Like, you had to end your fasted at day 5. You got sick as a dog last weekend. Okay. Well, that's the thing though. Like, we want to sustain these fasts, right? And we got nothing to prove to anybody. We all know that we can do them. But you know, the health comes first. Your life comes first, right? You want to see how big my puppy is now? I think she's rounding up about 10 months. I think she wants me to pick her up right now. She'll sit and like put her hands up like this. Come here. Come. Oh. Oh, yep. Crushing Dad's testicles. Ow. Okay. Yeah, the dogs get along really great now. Yeah. Oh, geez. Look how jacked she is. Look at the striations. Oh, God. All right. Okay. There you go. Yeah, my dogs get along well. It was a little sketchy as she was like getting to like that 5-month-old stage. But now she's starting to like act like an adult dog, you know. She's got all the energy, but now she understands what she's not supposed to do. She knows she's not supposed to play too rough with her sister. Her sister's like 12 years old, you know. So anyway, yeah. Hold on, my wife is texting me right now. So okay, so we're talking about being fasted, and we're talking about like losing weight. We're talking about getting in shape and all that stuff, right? And one of my buddies, who he himself has lost like 80 some odd pounds, you know, thanks to, you know, a little advice and direction from me. But anyway, when I told him that I broke my fast last week, he was just kind of like shaking his head, like disappointed. And I was like, you know, you think about it. And I was just thinking like, what is my goal, right? Is it to lose weight? Yeah, but what's the real goal? The real goal is to fucking be happy and just chill, you know? And if that means eating some donuts with my wife, then that's what I'm gonna do. I don't give a fuck. I'm a grown ass man. Hold on. I'm a grown ass man. I'm looking for some Yu-Gi-Oh music to put on. Where'd it go? Oh, they didn't take it down from YouTube, did they? No, okay, I found it. Yeah, it'd be hard pressed to make me feel bad about eating some delicious donuts with my wife. Like, you know. Anyway, I had a conversation with him and thought I'd share that here. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Well, everyone has their own thing. But I was talking about like for me, when I was talking to my boy and he was shaking his head at me, I was just like, nah, man, don't worry about it. I'm gonna look up some reference pictures for some dress. How about some dress armor? What are you doing? We have a very powerful light source coming from like right here. So she'll have like underlit. Go lay down. So how, in regards to, I know you're going to Atlanta, in regards to your timeline for that, how's everything going? How's that all lining up for you? When is it? When's Atlanta? I can hear Corey's voice in my head right now, but I can't think of the date. September. Oh, dude, that's a hell of a time. You're gonna be shredded as fuck by September, dude. That's a hell of a time, dude. Oh, you just moved to Atlanta? How do you like it? I've only been there like 3 times in my life, and that was for work. It was for conventions. Need to go outside? Okay, give me a minute. Dog needs to go out. In the meantime, if anyone has any channel points, you may contribute them to the community channel points challenge. There's 7 days left, but I'm going to extend that. I'm going to add another 7 days to it because we didn't stream for 7 days last week. 24-hour architecture study stream, which I think we should do that regardless. But hey, channel points. All right. The dog's whining. I gotta go take her out real quick. All right. Give me a couple minutes. Yeah, so it's going to take me a couple minutes to take the dog out right now, but it's only going to take 1 minute to run this ad. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Welcome everyone. Welcome back. We just took the dogs out. We're gonna go for like a dress armor. We're not gonna have a boob window. We're gonna fill that in. Pepper, go lay down. My older dog, my 12-year-old, she's on steroids right now. She got a little infection. Antibiotic took care of that, but you have to combo the antibiotic with a steroid, and she's fucking crazy. It's always, like, this is we've had her on steroids like twice before for, like, you know, medicinal, you know, medicine reason, like surgery and a previous infection she got from it was like some kind of bug bite or whatever. And she just starts like foaming at the mouth. It's fucking crazy. But once it wears off, it only takes a couple days for it to wear off. Once we finish the treatment, she just starts getting real lazy again, turns back to like a normal 12-year-old dog. And I cannot wait until that happens, because right now she's fucking crazy. She's so hard to deal with. Yeah? Need some water? This is my life. It's 30% drawing, 70% everything else. Alright, come on. Oh, get some water. I'll lay down, Parsley. Oh. So anyway, tomorrow we have a 24-hour stream. We're going to be doing a refresher course. It's a refresher course for me, but if you happen to learn anything along the way, I consider that collateral damage. Yeah, so we're going to be drawing people. Need a refresher on drawing people. There's going to be a lot of gesture work tomorrow. Talk a little bit about anatomy, even though my anatomy is not the strongest. We'll talk a little bit about that. Proportions, perspective. We're going to be talking about all these... all what I consider to be very basic, fundamental things that you should know how... you should understand regardless of if you're going to, you know, be drawing realistic or not. Anyway, that's going to be a fun stream. You guys could see me struggle because I'm really rusty. Has anyone here ever bleached their hair? Because that's what this is. This is just bleach. This was one session on the bleach. That's it. No colors, no nothing. We didn't even use a I'm not sure if the bleach that I had used had a what do you call it? Where it lifts the blue and the orange out. Shit, I forgot what it's called. Anyway. For those who don't know, bleaching your hair is very, very aggressive. That's why you see a lot of people who bleach their hair looks like they look like they just got electrocuted. It's also like crunchy and it's like it's all over the place. That's because they are not rehydrating their hair afterwards. Let's see. Real talk. It's been 3 weeks, and today's only the second time I've washed my hair since we bleached it, and now my hair is glorious again. It's all rehydrated. Man, some people, after they bleach, man, they'll just go in with like the hair dryer. I'm like, you're afraid to bleach your hair. You've seen people do it on afro hair and just can't bring yourself to. You know, that's a totally different game right there. Like I have a very, very, very oily Asian hair. Like my hair is very thick. If I, pre-bleach, if I don't wash it for like 2 days, it's just like flat, covered in oil. Like just how my scalp is. So I was in a position where my hair was already very hydrated and it was able to rehydrate very quickly afterwards. But like certain hair types, man, that shit is rough. I wouldn't risk it either. Well, I don't know, like, I would have. Yeah. You should just do it. Why not? You should just, your hair will grow back, like, you should just do it. Your hair will grow back. It doesn't matter. That's what my mentality was going into this one. Like, my wife was like, because she's the one who did the bleach. She did a great job, by the way. She was like, if I fuck this up and you lose all your hair, you can't get mad at me. And I was like, nah. No, I'm prepared for it to fall out. I don't care. Just gotta do this. Parsley, go lay down. I'm being really annoying right now. Which is crazy because when I was in my office this morning working, she's a peaceful little puppy, just asleep underneath my desk. The moment I turn on that camera and we hit that start stream button, she's just like, whoa, the fuck is that? What's going on? Give me attention. It's because I'm talking, that's why. When it's silent in my office and I'm just keeping my head down and I'm working, no music or anything, I'm not talking to anybody, then she knows, like, but when I start talking to like y'all, she gets all riled up. She's just like, you talking to me? I'm the only one here, you must be talking to me. One day. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Oh, I appreciate you coming through. You know what's going to be really comfy? Tomorrow. 24-hour study stream. Wow, study/refresher stream for me. I have to remember how to draw people. So we're going to be working on a lot of, there's going to be a lot of, like, gesture work tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of perspective work. So 24 hours of that ought to get me back to where I need to be. I'm very not happy with my current art skill level because, like, doing the Yu-Gi-Oh piece, when we spent the last month and a half working on the Yu-Gi-Oh piece, like, that's, I mean, that's still mileage, right? But, like, I've, like, forgotten everything. Anyway, it'll be good. It'll be good for everybody. You guys might learn something, and I will refresh myself on a lot of stuff. I don't have the start time to that stream yet. The start time to that stream will be whenever it is I fucking wake up. I was gonna have her wearing gauntlets, so like armor around her hands, but I think it's a lot more expressive if the hand is exposed. Like the position of the hand. It needs to be like... Boo. Alright, let me erase some of this. Here's my little baby, watercolor kit. Baby's first watercolor kit. So on Friday, we're gonna have a little, watercolor practice stream. What's going on? I have to erase off table or else I'll shake the camera. That's no good for anyone. Deadpool 3. MCU? Is it gonna be MCU? Yeah, I know they moved a lot of the dates. I remember reading that pretty recently. Also, I'm not a fan of the... you know, it's not that I'm not a fan. I'm just so used to New World Order. The title for Cap... the old title for Cap 4, though not the original one. It went... You could have a Captain America story. A multiverse Captain America story. Now, we've been saying this since the middle of Phase 4. If y'all are going to try and... if Marvel's going to try and do some big overarching thing, they better get a fucking move on it. Oh, Deadpool's a multiverse story. Okay. Well, see? Shake the camera. Why does everything I draw look so boring all the time? Like, this is cool, but it's fucking boring. I'm gonna get another piece of paper. Fuck this drawing. I'm familiar with that. This is that rust. This is that ring rust. We're not drawing a lot. Gonna pull up some reference pictures to help me out. Give me a second. Oh, so the question is, since when do you have such long hair? I've had long hair. I actually cut 7 inches off my hair like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but 7 inches is a lot. That's what she said. So there's a concept to a drawing here that I have, and I just can't get it on the page right. Ah. We'll just go back to this one. So, oh man, I'm just so happy with how the Yu-Gi-Oh drawing performed at the past 2 conventions. You know what I'm not happy with? How I'm performing with this drawing right now. Yeah, that was, 2019. July 2019 was the last time I like cut my hair, and then I let it grow out until like 2021, and then I cut like 3 inches off of it, and then after that we didn't touch it until I bleached it a couple weeks ago, and then we cut 7 inches off, and that's it. So basically, since July of 2019, I've only cut 10 inches off my hair. So, worried, aggressive look. Still fiddling around with what I want to do with this drawing. Not committed to anything. Yeah. If we're even gonna finish this. See, this is why oh, you thought I was someone else? Yeah, I got that reaction at Fanime, the first convention that I went to. Actually, I dyed my hair the day before Fanime, and a lot of my friends, we just like walked right past each other and they didn't even recognize me. They didn't even say hi. I had to initiate, yeah. This is why tomorrow we're gonna do that 24-hour stream, so I can refresh myself, get my mind. Like, I'm rusty, man. I haven't been drawing a lot lately. And tomorrow's gonna be a 24-hour like study slash refresh stream. We're just gonna be drawing people. You people. All right, let's erase some stuff and clean up this. Not a fan of where this drawing is going right now. Gonna go ahead and erase the hands, reposition the arms. I don't want to just have her like standing. Because we're gonna give her armor. It's gonna be like an armor. It's gonna be like a dress with armor. That's what I was kind of going for. So maybe something like that. So the hand is tilted. The sight is forward. Like my yardstick, my measuring of how rusty I am is how long it takes me to get my hand gestures down. Because you guys have seen me freestyle, you know, I'll fucking draw some hands like nothing, right? That's so rusty. I hate this. Yeah, all right. I don't know who here goes to the gym very often, or who's very active, but you ever skip going for like a week and then go back, and it feels like you'd never exercised in your life? That's this, man. Everyone in the chat, I invite you to join our Discord server. It's just an art community. There's art resources, there are places to share your social medias. You can stay up to date with me. Yeah, plus I don't really actively share on other social medias anymore. Like I'll copy paste every now and then, but like I'll be posting stuff. I'll be posting shit up in the Discord just cause it's fun. I mean, like my art. I'll throw up like old art, things I'm currently working on. That stuff doesn't make it to other socials. So if you're interested in that, hop in that Discord. So are you all used to the blonde yet? I asked my mom what she thought of it, and she was just like, hmm. Yeah, that's like that was her response. Hmm. Because originally we were gonna color it. There was like a dark gray that I was gonna do. That's what the original plan was, and then yeah, that was the original plan. And then after the bleach, I was just like, hold on. Like my wife had the hair dye ready to go, and as soon as I dried my hair, I was just like, hold on. Let's just leave it like this for a little bit. Oh, what's going on with me, man? I can't draw for shit. How did so you said better than when you dyed your hair? Why? What happened? Yeah, I am getting very frustrated right now. Hold on, my wife is texting me. She's texting me while I'm working, and then it must be important. We're gonna play with negative space in this drawing. So I think we're gonna do a combo of no line art. I'm gonna work strictly with, it's kind of like a painting. We're gonna work strictly, we're gonna be using Copics, but strictly just colors, so we're not gonna do any line art. Then I'm gonna have her conjuring like magic, right? And I think the magic, we're just gonna leave it white. Like we're going to just not, we're gonna leave it negative space. So instead of coloring it in with like a yellow or something, we're just gonna leave it as a blank paper. So I have to plot out all the details to where it's all gonna go. Unfortunately, my wife needs my help with something pretty serious. For those who don't know, my wife is in the middle of recovery, and it's been on and off, good, kind of bad, good, kind of bad, you know, but overall, it's go swinging in the positive, right? But this past weekend, man, yeah. That's why I stayed home from the con. Anyway, she needs my help with something, so I hate to cut the stream short. I do my best, right? We're gonna hop back on the stream at some point today. I honestly cannot tell you when that's gonna happen, so just hop in the Discord and I'll ping everybody when the time comes. If you want to come and lurk, that's cool. Otherwise, you know, I appreciate y'all coming through. So, yeah, no, I appreciate y'all coming through. We need to finish this, though. I swear to God. The kids say on God, right? So, all right, guys, I gotta go. I'll go help her out with something. Thank you for hanging out. Here's the link to the Discord. I appreciate everyone for coming back. Malcolm, thank you as always for that sub. Also, for all my patrons, voting for the Patreon for July ends tomorrow. We're doing a new thing where instead of having the voting go to the end of the month, voting is gonna be for the first 2 weeks of the month. That way you guys will know what the topic is before you get charged. That way, if you don't like the topic, you can always feel free to leave. No hard feelings. Prefer you didn't. But then it also lets me know new people. It lets me inform new people of what the topic is going to be. So if you're part of the Patreon, you should vote for the next topic for the ink cards. Also, the One Punch Man and the Kill cards are going to go out together next week. So, all right, everybody.